Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of the Mod Showcase. My name is Leaf, and as always, it is such a wonderful thing to have you guys here, especially for this week. We can already tell it is packed, so you know what? We're not going to dilly-dally. We're not going to spend any time stalling. We're just going to jump right into it with, like, the absolute heavy hitters. So we're actually going to go straight ahead for this guy over here. Now, this is the Yellow-bellied marmot by Plastic Fork, and this is actually my first time actually looking at it in-game. But look at this little guy. So the marmot is essentially a little bit of a rodent kind of guy. He's from North America. I gotta say, Plastic Fork is saving us all with all their North American fauna. I don't know, it's just really high quality stuff that Plastic Fork is just bringing out. They're the ones who also did the North American raccoons, so you guys might be familiar with that. Look at how they burrow, that's so adorable. But yeah, these guys are absolutely adorable. They are based off of the mirrored cat, of course, so they dig and whatnot. And I have no clue where this guy even went. Where did he go? I don't know. That's kind of new. I've never noticed like the meerkats actually do that. But let's actually look at this guy right here. Oh my god. I don't know. I just really do like him. I'm so surprised by how well you were able to get the teeth Plastic Forks. What is... Okay, he's just doing his dance moves. We'll just leave him alone. But amazing job on that Plastic Forks. Now, we're still in North America. And we actually have a double header by Jen. Now, Jen is going ham on releasing all of her mods. She is doing all the ones that we wanted for the longest time, and we're actually going to jump in here right with the white-tailed deer. And yeah, this one is actually a female, yeah, because it doesn't have the horns. Well, not the horns, the antlers. I'm going to be yelled at about that, but you know what? It'll be worth it. But yeah, these guys are so beautiful. I love them. There goes the buck, or the stag, or whatever you guys say. But yeah, it's just such a really awesome creature to have, especially this one because it's so beautiful. I don't know, I'm just a very big fan of them, and I actually did get an albino one over here. So it's a white-tailed deer. Try saying that like 5 times fast. I don't know, they're just so beautiful. I'm a big fan of them. And speaking of big, we have this big boy right over here. So I feel like we've all wanted this one for the longest time. Jen has finally released it to us. It is the musk ox, and actually, as of recording this, I've yet to send it back to her because I do all Jen's coding for her. But yeah, so I guess this might be out, it might not be out, but we'll figure it out soon enough. But one of the most important things of this mod is the hair down here, and she was able to pull it off so well. Look how well the hair just like flows down like that. And you can kind of like, I don't know, you can kind of see the process for it. If you scroll out a little bit, you can actually see like the hair. Actually, Jen, oh my god, you forgot to do your LOD. So maybe that one might not be coming out soon, but I don't know. It's just still really awesome to see nonetheless. I don't know. Where's the babies? I feel like we have some babies in here somewhere. Maybe we don't. We're gonna kind of fly around. Well, at least there's a female. Oh no, she's just very beautiful. And I just love... I don't know, I'm just so amazed with how well those horns were able to come out. I don't know. It's just some very essential Arctic animals that we have. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of them. So we're going to move back over here, and we're going to take a little trip to India. So Jen, thank you. Thank you. I know you've been holding on to this one for the longest time, but you finally were able to grace us with it. It is the black buck, and everyone wanted this one. Everyone was crazy about this one, and now it's officially out, and it's so beautiful. It is here in all of its black buck-like glory. It is so beautiful. It fits a frontier style so well. It's like just a step below hyper-realism, but it still looks insanely good. It looks better than Frontier's products, I want to say. But oh my god, it is so amazing. So thank you so much, Jen, for that. I'm just happy we were finally able to get these guys out there. And yeah, we can see one sweep, and look at their horns. No, oh my god, I'm just so amazed with how well you were able to achieve that. That is insanely amazing. So, we are going to take a little trip back over to Asia. We're still in Asia. What the heck am I talking about? We're going to start off with the white-bellied pangolin. Now, this one is otherwise known as the tree pangolin. Now, both me and Nick made this for our good buddy, Stoppable Son. He required it, wow, for his Brandywine recreation of the Brandywine Zoo, and we were able to get this to him for his birthday, so I really do hope you're enjoying this so far, son. He's just a cute little guy. So unfortunately, they are tree kangaroos, but they aren't able to actually climb on trees. Unfortunately, that's a limitation of the game. There are some open requests on the forum currently to get pangolins to actually climb, including the Chinese pangolin. So hopefully, if that works out, we will be able to see that. But for the time being, you can set up some nice little screenshots for these guys. You can get it to work in your own time. But yeah, these guys are really, really cute. I don't know. They're so much smaller than the Chinese pangolins, and they seem to be so much cuter. So, I don't know. I really appreciate them for that. But over here, forgive me for the cetacean flying around in the background. So we have the Pompous deer. And this one was made by my good buddy Frazzle. And it's just such a beautiful creature. And I need to say, I'm so amazed with how he was able to get, like, the fuzz on the antlers going over here. Because that's what happens, like, before the deers are about to rut their antlers, I think. I could be entirely wrong, but they do have, like, a little bit of soft tissue on them. And they kind of grow a little bit of fuzzy material on them. I'm inclined to not say it's hair, but I don't know. They just look absolutely beautiful. And we have the doe right over here. I love all their coloration. Frazzle, you absolutely killed it with this. I mean, just look at the ears, like the black and the white, and then the orange coat. I don't know, just such a beautiful, beautiful texture job. I don't know. Just very, very amazing. But you know what? We're not even halfway done. We gotta keep moving. So over here, we have one by Brett and Giorno. So this is the Tomastoma, otherwise known as a false gharial. Now, this guy is really, really cool. So I understand some people have some qualms with how the face texture is, so I'm just gonna bring those up right now just so I could, you know, make it a nice little compliment sandwich for you guys. But yeah, the lines on the mouth are criticized to be a little bit too drastic. You can kind of see it right there, but ignoring that, I don't know, I'm just very happy with these guys. I really do like the coloration. I know it's not really realistic, but I don't know, I just feel like you're able to take these liberties to get such amazing looking creature. And I don't know, I'm just very, very happy with it. So you know what, I gotta say, good job to both you guys. This guy is absolutely badass. I don't know, I just really like him. Now, we gotta address the biggest mod yet. We gotta address the biggest mod that will ever exist. So we're gonna go right for the blue whale. So this one was made by me, and I gotta admit, Buffzoo, my boy Buffzoo, was able to help me out with the sizes on all these fish over here, and we all need to give him a big thank you, because without him, all our fish would be sized inappropriately. And, you know, that wouldn't be too good, but nonetheless, we have the blue whale kind of sticking out of the water right here. This was a little bit of a joke mod, I will admit. I would never intentionally put a blue whale in my game, but you know what? It's my 100th mod out for Planet Zoo. Not my 100th species mod. You can see just how fast he goes. Oh my god. I honestly, if we could change that, I wouldn't, because it's just so funny. But no, this is my 100th mod out for Planet Zoo, and I figured why not go big instead of going home, you know? So yeah, we imported, wow, am I even able to talk anymore? We imported the blue whale from Endless Ocean, which is one of my favorite games, and I don't know, it just looks so beautiful. But, you know, it looks a lot more beautiful if you hit pause. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of them. I'm a big fan of the big ones, so there we go with that guy. And you know what? We're gonna pop over to the Cambrian period, and we're gonna check out the Locaris. So this guy, I absolutely love this guy. I was so amazed with how this rig was able to work. So it is based off of the giant otter rig. Yes, that is correct. So it's based off of the giant otter rig, and it just works so well with how this guy moves. So he was imported from Endless Ocean, of course, as with all of these cetaceans and stuff like that, and sharks and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just a big fan of how he looks. I love when he flops around on land. He doesn't normally flop around on land. I made it so that, you know, they don't really require land all that much. But, I don't know, I just really do love how well they flop on the land. I don't know, it's just so cute. Now, we gotta visit our sharks. Now, if we could only find them, that's gonna be the issue. Let's take a look at the tiger shark. So this tiger shark was made by Giorno Pizza. I rigged the model, Buffzoo made the sizes, and we all worked together to get this guy in the game. He's beautiful. I love his coat. He's just like this nice little pinkish color. I don't know, just looks really, really cool. So, of course, that's from Endless Ocean, as well as, what's this, a Greenland shark? Yeah, so this is a Greenland shark, and these guys are ugly SOBs. I don't know. I wish we could alter the speed so this guy barely moves at all, because, you know, they don't really move too fast in the open ocean. But yeah, these guys are so cool. They're some of the oldest living animals in the entire world. I believe they can get up to like 300 years old. And, you know, they're immune to, like, cancer, they're immune to disease. The only main qualm of being a Greenland shark is probably fishing, and you get eye parasites, so you'll go blind. But when you're up in, like, Greenland and stuff, you don't really go up there to look at things. You go up there to just vibe, you know? You just go there for the vibes. And, of course, we gotta address the big boy in the room, so this is the great white shark. Now, this guy is badass. His skin is the Magutapa skin, and we also have the Thanatos skin. So those guys are the legendary sharks from Endless Ocean. Think of like legendary Pokemon, if you would. That's essentially how the game runs like that. You get like these rare variants of animals. I don't know. Or rather, they're more like shiny variants, I guess, in that game. I don't really know. But he looks a lot more like a badass great white shark. Like the one you would see in all the movies and stuff. So if you prefer that kind of stuff, definitely go check that guy out. But I feel like that is it for all of our cetacean mods. And yeah, not cetacean, all of our aquatic mods, but we do have one scenery mod this week. Now, I didn't even get the chance to review the Africa pack in hindsight. You know, I'm actually going to do a big old video on that tomorrow, but in the time being, Jodo has graced us with some beautiful, beautiful birds for the Galapagos bird pack. And he's been covering like different sections of the world and stuff. I don't know, I'm just a very big fan of it. Hi Trico, how are you? How you doing? Glad you can make it into the video. But yeah, this is the blue-footed booby, and yeah, that's the only one I know. And he was also generous enough to add in this little lizard guy. So if you are hoping to make some like implied terrariums and stuff, that's gonna be really awesome for that. And the birds are awesome for aviaries as well, so definitely do check those guys out. Now Jen has not stopped. Jen is like unstoppable at this point. She has released the American Wolverine, and I kind of usurped her for the American Wolverine because I love my subspecies of stuff. But yeah, these guys are so beautiful. So they are based off of the Binturong, so they will climb up. And I'm not sure if we actually have any in the trees right now. I'm not even sure if they can climb that tree. But yeah, these guys are such badass mustelids. I don't know, I'm just a really, really big fan of them. The coat work. We gotta talk about the coat work. Trico, please leave me alone. But oh, I'm sorry, guys. Go check out Trico's channel if you haven't already. He's easily one of the funniest Planet Zoo YouTubers out there. But yeah, amazing job on the Wolverine, Jen. It's such a wonderful, wonderful little mustelid. Alright, moving on. We are going to check out... Okay, Trico, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. We're blocking Trico. View profile. Alright, we're doing something live. This is very unorthodox. But you know what? Actually, we're gonna send the heart. Okay, there you go. But anyways, here is the Eastern Pygmy Marmoset by Ron Myron. And I'm not sure if I pronounce it right, but I know you told me to call you Rihanna. So I'm just gonna call you Rihanna because you're bad bitch. I don't know what Rihanna says. Anyways, you have graced us with the Eastern Pygmy Marmoset, and I love it, except you can barely find it. It's just that small. So look at these little guys. I think that may actually, yeah, that's a male right there. And I love these guys. They have the funniest looking faces. And they climb up invisible trees. I don't know, we just need a pause to actually get like a good look at them. So I'm amazed with how well you were able to achieve this texture, Rihanna. It looks so beautiful, and I just love their little faces. So this is definitely like one of a top tier mods for me, except for the fact, I'm so sorry, Rihanna, but please change this icon. It is hilarious. I love it. When I first saw this icon, I laughed I'm laughing with you, I gotta say. It just looks so shocked. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'll definitely help you out with some icons for this guy. But, I don't know. Chico, stop! But no, these guys really are so cute. Just, like, work on the icons. That's it, Rihanna. I love them, though. They're so adorable. Hi, YouTube. Yes, Trico says hi, everyone, so definitely do check him out. So, moving on from there, forgive me for jumping, like, from one half of the map to the other. But we gotta check out all these beautiful... okay. We gotta check out all these beautiful waterfowl. So, we'll start off with the Godwell duck, since we're already talking about Rihanna. And I believe it's this one right here. Yeah, so I believe this is a female Godwell duck. And I don't know, you guys already know how, like, the ducks and swans work, obviously. So they do kind of just bob on the water. You do need deep water for them to work, though. So that's going to be the only way that they'll actually exist. Otherwise, they'll look like this. So this is the Black Swan by Narwhaler. And Narwhaler, you have determined, like, one of my favorite waterfowls. These guys are so beautiful. I don't know, I'm just a really big fan of them. I just wish they would actually go in the water. So I'm actually just going to speed time up a little bit. And in the meantime, we can check out the mallard duck. Now these guys, oh my god, Bongo. Bongo, you killed it with them. I don't know, I'm just such a big fan of them. I love them. The patterning is so good on them. And I know you said it's basically just like, I don't know, a glorified prop. But, I don't know, I'm still a huge fan of them. It just gives that level of immersion to your zoos that, like, you absolutely need. And speaking of that, what zoo would be complete without the Canadian goose? Now, these guys are so freaking beautiful. Bongo made them, obviously, of course. Bongo is, like, the king of birds. And I don't know, I'm just so happy with how this one turned out. So it's based off of the peafowl, but he was able to transplant, like, the feet from the flamingo. Yeah, that's right. And I don't know, it just works so well. So if you do need to, like, I don't know, spruce up your waterfronts and stuff like that, definitely do install these guys and throw a couple hundred of them down in your zoos, because it'll really, really help sell that whole realistic look to them. I don't know, I'm just a really big fan of them. So now moving on, you know what, we can go back in time for a little bit. We have the Colombian mammoth. Now this was originally made by Nick a very, very long time ago, back in 1.4. And this was made right before new species mods were unlocked. I say that like it's an achievement or something, but these guys are so beautiful. So unlike the woolly mammoth, these guys are found in a lot more like kind of semi-tropical environments. Kind of like, think of like Baja, California, and kind of like that area. There he goes. He's taking a little nappy. But yeah, these guys are found in that area. So if you are making like a Pleistocene park or something like that, and you have like a little bit of a desert area, these guys are perfect for that. So amazing job on that, Nick. They also have babies, but for some reason my game isn't like spawning any babies, even though I have it turned on. So, you know, what can you do? Now, we have a little bit of my own kind of clone animal. So this is the Hills Ruffed Lemur. So this is actually a subspecies of the black and white ruffed lemur. And you can tell it's different because it doesn't have any black markings, kind of like on its legs and stuff like that. Instead, its legs are all solid white. And it kind of has like this little vest, I would say, of black and white. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They're my own clone animal. So even Frontier can't get away with it. I gotta get away with it too. So definitely do check these guys out if you are hoping for that, you know, specific kind of biodiversity inside your zoos. I don't know, I'm just like a really big fan of them. They're really cute. And I do have a lot more lemurs on the way. I do want to say that. We're having a little bit of issues with coding for sexual dimorphism on them, because I don't really know what's happening with it. I place a female down and it crashes. But anyways, we have the Ussuri brown bear. So these guys are Russian. Alright, they're Russian, but they're not in a rush to get anywhere. So these guys are made by Havoc. They're made by Gaboy. And I believe that's it. So yeah, they're found in like this kind of region. They're also found in Japan, North Korea, and China too, which is actually really cool. I never expected that. But yeah, these guys are so beautiful. I don't know. It's just this dark chocolate texture that you were able to give them that just makes it so beautiful. And I don't know. Havoc has really re-inspired my love for bears. Like, at first when Planet Zoo came out, I was like, you know what? I don't really care about bears. They're just kind of like, I don't know, they're just kind of boring. But now, they're so beautiful. I just love how well you're able to achieve like this level of realism with it, while still making them seem, I don't know, just fit really well in the game. And I feel like that's something that a lot of modders are starting to figure out right now, like the clear line between hyper-realism and the, I don't know, sort of art style of the game. Because, like, I don't know, let's talk about art style for a little bit. This is already kind of all over the place. We see this keeper right here, or rather a vet, and they have their own little art style going on, but you can tell it meshes pretty well with, like, this over here. You can tell, like, I don't know, I'm just a big fan of it. Anyways, we have two more Asian animals over here. We have the Szechuan takin, or Szechuan. I'm not really sure on how to pronounce it, but you know what? It's here. It's beautiful. It's the kind we have in Roger Williams Park Zoo. This one was made by Nick. He was able to revamp his old takin from a while ago. And I don't know, it just really goes to show like how much Nick has improved, even like over the past 3 updates, I want to say, since this takin has been out. It's such a beautiful creature. I love them so much. They're easily one of my favorite artiodactyls. They're just so unique. I don't know. I'm just in love with them. They're beautiful. And over here we have one of mine. So this one was made all by me. So this is the long-tailed gharial. And this one was also made for San for his birthday. So you can tell it's a long-tailed gharial because it has a long tail. But yeah, you can see it right there. But yeah, they are found in like, I don't know, kind of like Korea area. Korea, Japan, China. I'm not really... Yeah, so North Korea, South Korea, Russia, and China, sort of like in that area. And I don't know, they're very, very rare to see. But San wanted one, so I made him one. And you know, there we go. He's in the game, and he's beautiful. So moving on from there... Did we already talk about the Eurasian wolf? I don't think we did. So this was made by Havoc, Gaboy, and MGR. And oh my god, guys. This is probably one of my favorite canines in the game now. It is so beautiful. Just like the texture work on this guy, it's amazing. Like, hold on, we're going to bring him into the sun for a little bit. But yeah, look at all the colors going on with this guy. Look at the layers of the coat. It's just so beautiful. And they have such a little lovable face. I don't know. I'm just a really big fan of them. And you know what? I'm going to take a little sip of water, so definitely just enjoy these little guys for 1 second. Alright, there we go. You see, even a leaf needs to stay hydrated. So moving on, we're going to pop back over to Europe, and we have the red deer by Narwhaler and the red fox by Lovehound. And oh my god, Narwhaler, you have killed it. This is probably your best mod yet, I gotta say. These guys have such beautiful horns. They have such a beautiful texture. I've never seen a red deer in my life, I don't think. But oh my god, they're such stunning creatures. Let's take a little look at the female in the sun. But yeah, I don't know, just the way that you were able to capture their coat so well, just the way you were able to capture the mesh so well, it's amazing. I'm just floored by your work, Narwhaler. And of course, we can't have a Europe pack without red foxes. This isn't even a Europe pack, it's kind of like an unofficial one this week. But yeah, this one was made by Lovehound, and I kind of like asked, here's the whole story behind this one. I reached out to Lovehound, right? I was like, hey, listen, my red fox needs a little bit of an update, can you help me out? And Lovehound was like, heck yeah. So they based this one off of the Fennec Fox. And unfortunately, the Fennec Fox does not work on the dual coding. So either I would have had to do a manual asset package transplant, which would have taken so much work, or I could have made it into a new species. So I just made it into a new species. Look at them go! Let's go! Alright, they're so cute. But yeah, I need to make it into a new species, which, you know, it's fine. We got even more species. And I retrofitted my old red fox to be a Scandinavian red fox. So that's like one of like the, I don't know, one of the dominant species, I guess you could call it. So that's pretty much that. But yeah, amazing job, Wolfhound. I love everything about this one. I love the face. It's so cute. But yeah, moving on, we have the Coelophysis, I think. Is that right? we're going to pause it because for some reason my game is getting extremely laggy when looking over here. But yeah, we're going to look at these guys right here. They're so beautiful. They're based off of the cassowary. So I think these are actually one of our first, like, dinosaurs, I guess. Tetrapods? Theropods, I guess you could call them. I don't really know. Raptor-like species. But yeah, if you guys are making a paleo park, these guys are perfect for it, as well as our next submission. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just a really big fan of how well the male turned out. I love this little, like, I don't know what you would call that. It kind of looks like a ball sack. I'm sorry. But I think you were kind of making fun of it for being a ball sack TNT anyway. So yeah. I don't know. I just really do like them. They're really interesting. And I think they're actually one of the confirmed species for JWE2, so get hyped for that. And TNT, you are not stopping. You recreated your Triceratops, and it looks so beautiful. I forgot where you got these from. I think you said you got them from, not Ark, but the Isle? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, these guys are really awesome to have in the game. They're huge. Like, they're huge. I didn't know Triceratops were that big in real life, but I guess they are. So it's really awesome to have these guys. I'm not sure what rig you actually put them on, but I don't know. It just works really well. And we can see they have a lot of different colorizations. This one's the female over here. I'm not sure if it has, like, those FGMs in it, so, like, they kind of change in regards to that. But I don't know. It's just really, really awesome to see. But yeah. That is it for our mod showcase for this week. Alright, that took a lot shorter than I actually thought it would take. Definitely do let me know what your favorite mod was for this entire week. We had a little bit of a big one, but I think I gotta say my favorite is in this pen right over here. It's gotta be the musk ox. It is so beautiful. I don't know, we're gonna end it on him. But thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do check out all the mod creators. If they make YouTube content, I have their links down right below in the description, so definitely do give them a quite big sub if you can. Any sub is a big sub to any one of us, so I really do appreciate you guys doing that. All the mod links are in the description as well, so if you guys see anything that tickled your fancy, definitely do check those out as well. And you know what? I'm even gonna ask for a sub. Guys, please, we're so close to 3,000 subscribers. It'll make my day, it'll make my week, it'll make my entire year, I'm gonna be completely honest. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care, and have the most wonderful, wonderful days. Bye-bye now.